We are live. What's up? I'm here. You're here soon. Shout out to everyone about to watch this live stream. Shout out to Mional from Instagram. And we're about to unbox some stuff and talk about some records. I don't know if you guys are familiar with records, but this is what this channel is all about. And I have a bunch of them to show you, and I have a bunch of things to answer about this event that you guys all heard about this week. What's up, John? What's up, Christian? What's up, one guy on the internet? Aqua Dude, King with the capital K, Mark Griggs. We got the whole crew here. We got Palma Films. We got Angelo, Film Project Studios. What is up? You guys know the drill. Hit the like button. You got the shirt, Christian? That's awesome. What's up? David from Italy. We got the international TMR fam slowly tuning in right now, which is wonderful. Very excited. What's up, Aaron? Andrew? Travis, you're on a date and you stopped by the live stream on a date. That's amazing. Hopefully your wife doesn't hate me at this point, because I feel like this is not the first time you've done something like that. What's up, Law Dude? Australia, Alan, Albert. All right, we got a good crew going. I have a lot of packages to unbox. I want to get done with this as soon as I can so that we can start talking about the event, because I know everyone has a ton of questions about the event. But I also don't want to devalue this. This is quite a mighty haul today. So let's go through at a relatively good pace, and then we can move on to the questions about the event after, so we're not kind of mixing the two, if that's okay. Please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, and please hit the like button on this stream so YouTube sees engagement, and maybe they'll put me on the front page of music streams or something. I don't know how it works. You see that VMP tape? No, actually, I don't. I didn't get Queen. I subbed it out. I already owned the album, and I didn't need it. What's up, DVD Jam? Where'd I get this sweater? Nice. I was hoping someone would notice this. I got this on an app called OfferUp. Someone in LA was just selling it for $30, and it's long sold out. So I thought it was a good deal. It was my size, and it's a little Danger Doom right there. So before we get started with the records, guys, you're going to Amoeba tomorrow for your birthday? Happy early birthday, man. I hope you find all the grills you're looking for. What's up, Dunt? So I got this box. And this box says, open this box on your next live stream. It does. It says it right there. Right there. So it says, open this box first on your next live stream. So I'm going to open it first, and we will see what is in this box. It feels like there's something it's not a record. I can tell you that much. But we'll see. Sounds ominous. There's just going to be like scarabs that fly out at my face or something. What's up, Fat Man? Good to see you. I always feel weird calling you Fat Man, like I'm insulting you, but that's your handle. So it's a cassette of the new Africa cover by Pitbull. One can only dream. Things like that are not meant to be joked about, James. This is like, that would be a very beautiful. What's up, Chris? You love the shirt? You're wearing it right now? That's awesome. That's such true fandom. You're watching the TMR live stream, wearing the TMR shirt. You guys are the best. I really hope that a bunch of you are going to come in and come to the event. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much work, but I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm having a lot of trouble with this box, but as you guys know, I frequently have trouble with these boxes because I'm clearly dumb. Did I ever figure out who dislikes all my videos? I have not figured it out. All right, guys, I'm going to open this box that said, please open it. There's a note. Here's a note. This is from my buddy Adam. If anyone purchased the shirt, you spoke to Adam. Adam is a good friend of mine. He might be watching this live stream right now. I don't know. It says, peanut butter. Been a blast getting to know you this past year. Congrats on all the success thus far, and the future looks bright. Looking forward to bigger and better in 19. Your friend Adam. Well, let's see what we got here. All right, we got a little something. I truly have no idea what this could be. I like the wrapping paper, though. The Justice League wrapping paper. Well, all right, let's see. Adam's probably watching this so excited. I have no idea. This feels very fragile. I'm very nervous right now. That's genuinely the last thing I expected to be in this box. How did you ship this without getting like arrested? This is the official Too Many Records box cutter. I'm dying. I can't be on stream right now. I'm literally about to start crying. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, I gotta make sure I use it properly. All right. The TMR box cutter, folks. This is how you this is with the sticker. I can't even handle this right now. This is the funniest thing. There's also a cassette tape in here. Oh right. I knew Adam was sending me this at one point. This cassette tape is Jimmy Page and Robert Plant, No Quarter on cassette, which him and I both talked about wanting on vinyl. And unfortunately, it's very expensive. So the cassette will have to do. I will listen to this soon. Yeah, but this box cutter, though, I'm going to hurt myself with this. This is going to be a dangerous thing for me to get acclimated to. But let's open the first thing here with a box cutter and see how it works. Thank you, Adam. That was hilarious. All right. So you just cut it. You just do a little cut, right? Then you just do another cut. Wow, that was so easy. I'm gonna slice my hand at some point. I don't use box cutters very frequently, but that was pretty seamless to get this. All right, this is a 7-inch. I'm not entirely sure what this is. Oh, I do know what this is. I don't have backstory because the gentleman who sent me this was going to send me some backstory. However, I will say I listened to this track and it's really good. Unfortunately, a little bit of scene splittage going on. But this is the song. This is Waterfall, produced and written by Tim Tucker, produced by Bradley Freeman. The second song, What's It All About? This is just really good, kind of like modern R&B. And he sent it to me. He's like, do you want a 7-inch of my song? And I said, I don't know, send it to me. And he sent me the song, and I loved it. So I was like, yes, actually, it's not just going to go to waste. Please send it to me. Really nice. Looks like it's just on black vinyl. But yeah, this is, if you guys like modern R&B, check out Waterfall by Tim Tucker. Quite good. And I love this kind of minimalist cover. It reminds me of like, I don't know, it almost reminds me of like a Kanye aesthetic. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it feels like that. All right. Thank you very much for that. Very beautiful 7-inch. Let's keep going with the new box cutter. That new TMR box cutter, guys. These are not for sale. This is limited edition 1 of 1 box cutter. But let's see what we got. One day I'm just gonna slice a record. Like, ooh, gotta be careful with that. This is a sharp box cutter. All right. What do we got here? Oh, a Christmas gift from Needle Juice Records. Guys, if you guys watch this channel, you know I talk about this label a lot. They're pretty new. My first experience with them was with their Polygon and Wonderland release. And this is, I'm guessing based on this note, their release of I Am Become Christmas by, I think it's, is it Neil? It's Lemon Demon. Yeah, Neil Cicerega, Lemon Demon. So it's a 10-inch record, I Am Become Christmas. Which is awesome. And everything Needle Juice has pressed has sounded great thus far. So I'm excited to hear this. And I really love Neil Cicerega. If you guys remember, I talked about, what is that album called? The one he just did, the creepy one, the kind of synth poppy one. I can't remember the name of it right now. It's just killing me. Anyway, if anyone remembers, at least leave a comment in the chat. But this is, I guess, some kind of weird Christmas thing he did. Spirit Phone, thank you. Oh, man, I was right there. Yeah, I Am Become Christmas. This will be cool. So I look forward to listening to this as it gets closer to the Christmas days. Oh my God, it's December 14th, and I haven't listened to any Sufjan Christmas records yet. This is awful. I need to change that right after this stream. We're going to throw some Christmas on, but not on the stream because then I will get penalized because I am not Sufjan Stevens, nor do I own his music. But let's keep going. We got more records to unbox. I know you guys probably have some burning questions about TMR Fest, which I would hopefully be able to answer at least to a small capacity. All right, let's. I'm discovering I'm not good with this box cutter. This takes some practice. All right. What do we got here? Ooh, I ordered a bunch of records off this person, and they sent them to me. And okay, so basically what happened was I was on Vinyl Collective, which is a forum that I talk to you guys about fairly frequently, and I got a really good deal on some records that I was wanting to add to my collection but hadn't at this point. Guys, I am not ashamed to say this right now. I am not ashamed to say that I am a Paramore fan. I have recently become a bigger fan, but Paramore is a really good band, and I don't care. As a 29-year-old male, I'm not ashamed to say that. And I got Paramore's self-titled album and Brand New Eyes by Paramore, and it was $20 for the pair, so $10 each, which is a really, really good deal. Just the black pressings, but still, that's a really good deal, and I had to jump on them. So I jumped on those real fast, and thankfully, I still have them. Christian says, no hate, but why are you buying records if you plan on selling most of your collection? Well, that answer is twofold. The first is that I'm still buying records that I want to keep because I'm still a collector, and the channel is still going to go on as a collector's channel. The second reason is because I'm buying stuff that's a cool deal or that's a cool thing that I can add to the sale in March. I want to have awesome stock for you guys, and if I find a good deal or if I find a record that's kind of hard to find or fits my aesthetic for the channel, I want to have it available for you. So those are the twofold answer as to why I'm still buying. Let's keep going though. This mailer is quite robust. By robust, I mean garbage. This is Neon City Records. They tend to send things really sloppily and really late. But, I've never had an issue with anything being damaged, so I can't really complain too much. However, this is a Vaporwave album that I got extremely lucky to get because it sold out in just about a minute when it went up for sale. So I'll show you guys what it is. It was out of print for a long time with the black variant, and then it recently just got this reissue on crystal clear, which is awesome. And I was able to snag the crystal clear Matt. By robust, I mean garbage Kessler. That is my birth name. That is true. Oh, this is getting all right. Now it's getting kind of tricky to open. Now there's some issues that we're encountering. Stand by, guys. I don't want to bend my rare record. Okay, I think I got part of it out. Wow, this is the worst mailer I've ever seen any record ever come in. Okay, all right, guys, we're really working through this together. Trying to use this box cutter in really unique ways, and I am. Shout out to Adam for the sweet box cover. All right, and then one of these. I hate these. They're like the ninja stars of records. You have to like you can use them as like shurikens or but then you have to be so careful when you're getting all the tape off. Man, I feel like I'm doing surgery. I'm playing like operation for you guys. I'm doing a surgery, guys. This is so dangerous. I could slice the record cover. I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. Guys, this is some high stakes live streaming right now. This is the worst. This is the truest and worst. All right. Ooh. I thought I just slashed the record with the box cutter, but I think I just barely missed it. Why would that? Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on. All right. Okay. All right. This has been going on for way too long. I gotta see if I slice this record. I don't think I did. That would be really, really, really tragic. I'd probably start crying. We're all backseat mailer openers. That's fair. We've all done this. We've all been down this road. I've probably been down it more than most of you, though, which is why it's sad that it's taking me so long. Okay. All right. We are getting closer. It is still connected. It's still connected to the. Oh my goodness gracious! All right. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I never wanted a record more. I guess this is like. Okay. All right. We have freed the record, guys. Let me now examine it to make sure I didn't slice the actual disc, because that would just be the funniest thing I could have done. This is a million miles away. Yes. You are correct in your assumption. This is the crystal version, and it uses one of these garbage flappy. I hate these. Guys, that's my pet peeve. These flappy, like you gotta flap them, like the flappy. Oh, I hate them. They're not cool. I don't think anyone should use them moving forward. But let's take a look at this disc real quick. Fairly sure I did not slice it, but I almost did. No, we're good. We're good. My extremely rare record is safe now. Okay. So I'll show you guys after. You guys are just like, what is this record? Like, show me the record. Well, I'm about to show you the record. This is one of the premier vaporwave albums that everyone loves. This is called A Million Miles Away by Macross 82.99. So this album, there's a tape that's hard to find, and there's a black pressing, and then I did a repress on black and clear. And this is the crystal clear, as you guys saw, which went in literally 60 seconds when it went up for sale. I was just incredibly lucky to get it in time. I've gotten these drops down to a science if I know about them ahead of time. One of my favorite parts about this album is that one of the songs features Sarah Bonito from Caro Caro Bonito, which is another band I obviously really love and I talk to you guys about a lot. So she's a wonderful angel human, and yeah, really happy to own this. Gonna open this soon and give it a spin. All right, what do we got here? We got something from Vinyl Digital. As we know, we're all big fans of Vinyl Digital here on this channel. They put out some seriously good releases. I'm trying to think of what this could be. I don't know. Oh, you're right. Mark knows me better than I know myself. This is probably Young Bae, which is an interesting, scandalous release that I'll tell you guys a little backstory on, if it is, and it looks like yes, it is. All right, yes. So this right here is Young Bae. Ooh, we got that nice corner crease, folks. Can you see it? Like, I don't know if you can see yeah, you can kind of see. Awful. Creased down here too. Vinyl Digital's mailers can sometimes be a little challenging to deal with, but see ya, Palma Films. Hey, what's up, Patrick? Yeah, so this is all of the Bae tapes from Young Bae, one of Vaporwave's premier future funk artists. And Vinyl Digital put this up for sale. However, Young Bae, after the fact, said he did not authorize this and he did not want it pressed through Vinyl Digital. I don't know how it went through. I'm assuming there was some kind of deal because Vinyl Digital pressed one of his earlier albums, Skyscraper Anonymous. So I think there must have been some kind of multi-press deal, and Young Bae realized that he wanted out and he wanted to sell it on his own to make more money, which makes sense, but that doesn't technically mean that they don't have the rights to press it. So this is going to be a really good listen. I hope that Young Bae still makes good money off of his releases because I really like him as an artist. I also picked up his Bae solo LP from his Bandcamp, so I'm not super upset about owning this as well, and I hope it sounds good. It's a lot of music to put onto 2 discs, though, 4 tapes worth, so hopefully it's not super compressed. What's up, Jeff? I'll do a little recap after I finish unboxing. There's still a couple more to go through. Oh, we got a meaty one from Vinyl Me Please. I keep reaching for these. That's old hat now. Now we have the Too Many Records box cutter. All right. Let's pop this puppy open. All right. What do we got here? Okay. We got 2 things. One is The Pygmalion by Slow Dive, which is a long-awaited reissue. Slow Dive is one of the best shoegaze bands, and this is a very shiny cover. But yeah, Vinyl Me Please got a really cool reissue. It's on marbled white vinyl, and I wanted to pick it up because I didn't own the record, and I thought, why better than just tack it onto my Vinyl Me Please membership, add it to the list. I'm gonna re-listen to it. I haven't listened to it in a while. If it doesn't live up to my expectations, how I remember it, it could be for sale at TMR Fest. I don't know. The future is unclear. Um, and then if anyone is not subscribed to Vinyl Me Please and you want to subscribe, I will say right now, it's a great service. And if you email me before you sign up, I can send them your email after you sign up and get both of us credit. So if you want free credit to their store, I think it's like $10. Email me before you sign up, and I'm happy to bestow upon you the credit and get some myself, which is great. So if you're on the fence about Me Please, email me and I can explain anything you need. I'm not affiliated by them. I'm not like they're not paying me. I'm a fan of their service. And then finally, this is beauteous. Lil Wayne, The Carter 3. This is an underrated hip hop album. That's for damn sure. And it was never available in full in the US. It was only, I believe, an overseas pressing that got the full track list. Vinyl Me Please did what they do best, and they take a record that's in demand and they reissue it in high fashion. I'm loving the gold or the red leaf on the front. I love that it's not a gatefold, which is kind of a bummer, but the discs are colored, I believe. And yeah, I'm really excited to own this now. I actually re-listened to this album in full about 2 weeks ago on Spotify, and I forgot how many hits. I mean, everyone knows A Milli, but like that song, it never gets old. That is a truly incredible banger hip hop track. So yeah, The Carter 3, good work this month. Vinyl Me Please with that. All right, let's keep going. We got two more, and then we're going straight to questions about the event and whatnot. So get amped, get excited. If you just joined the live stream, welcome. Please hit the like button on the bottom of the live stream. It takes you 1 second, and it makes YouTube think there's positive engagement, and therefore they'll love me forever, which is good because then I'll keep making videos, which hopefully you guys enjoy. So we gotta utilize this box cutter real quick. Ooh. All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is an album I haven't seen in a long time. This is an album I don't own a copy of. I own maybe 10 copies. That sounds about right. And this is the final one to arrive of the ones I did order. Actually, that's a lie. There's one other that I'm up in the air about if it's actually ever going to show up, but we can talk about that another time. This is the long-awaited fan pressing of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard Polygona Wanna Land. This is one of my favorite of their albums. They have a ton of albums, if you guys know King Gizzard, and this is probably a top 3 for me. I was a part of this because I got to actually do a pressing of this with Vinyl Moon, which some of you guys own. But this was the Facebook fan pressing. So this was like something that was in the works over a year, trying to get the most ultimate pressing of it that ever could exist. I'm really liking on the front this touch of gold foil. None of the other releases I've seen have that. And on the back, there's more gold foil. And on the top, it's numbered, and there's a little Giz Gator, which is really cool. And then what they decided to do for the middle is put this cool little gatefold image, which is pretty subtle and nice. And then let's look at the what's inside. So, oh wow, hey, it's me. They have all the names printed. Vinyl Moon, we did something like this too. But if you look really closely, right? Or how do I show you this? It's like right there, give or take. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it's too blurry. It's probably too blurry. It says my name. It's my name because I helped contribute to the creation of this. So this and the record color itself is pretty miraculous. I've seen pictures. Really just an over-the-top multi-splatter explosion with zootropic labels too, which is a nice little touch as well. But yeah, this is a really nice variant. One of my favorites, including the ones that I did with Vinyl Moon. This is up there. And just a very, very over the top in the best way explosion of color that really does justice to the album art that came with this album. So I joined this Facebook group so long ago, and I can't believe it's finally here, but I'm excited. I might actually listen to this copy soon because I over-listened to this album while I was making our version and while right when it came out and all that stuff last year. But I'm excited to last year? Was it this year? It was this year. No, it was last year. It was last year. I'm losing my mind, guys. There's too many albums that come out. Too many albums, too many records. You guys know the drill. And one more. Uno más. All right. We have... Do I have any Alanis Morissette albums? No, but I would like to have her first album. I'm waiting to find the limited version on the Newbury Comics one. I like that variant a lot. I'm looking to find a good version of that. Oh, nice. Cool. As you guys know, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. If I moved my chair, oh, you can't see it. There are things over there. This is Final Fantasy Distant Worlds, the third edition of Distant Worlds, which is a live orchestra that's I believe headed by Nobuo Matsu. How do you pronounce his name? I'm so awful. Nobu. I'm not going to try on this live stream, but the guy who makes all the music for Final Fantasy, he's incredible, and I can't pronounce it because I'm a dumbass. And this is the third version, so it's more orchestral variations of certain songs from different different games, and all of these games are great. This is a little heavy on the online games, which are ones I did not play, but all Final Fantasy music is great. So I'm really happy to add this to the 2 I already own and continue my Final Fantasy vinyl journey. Okay, so that is all the records I had to unbox. People said they wanted a recap. Do we need a recap, or do you guys want to watch the recap later when the live stream's up, and then we can just talk about the event right now? You're glad that your consistent pestering for a Too Many Records sale paid off? It's true. This was all your idea, Christian. How do I feel about the Distant World pressings? That's a good question. They're not perfect, unfortunately. They do sound nice on vinyl in terms of like the mastering, but I thought that the quality control for like ticks and pops could have been better. They're not unlistenable, but they're not audiophile pressings, unfortunately. Do I like Cigarettes After Sex? Yeah, good band. I don't own their record, but I like their music. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, Nobuo Uematsu. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's a legend. He's an absolute inspiration. So yeah, guys, I did this live stream because I want you guys to ask questions about the festival. I just announced it. I've been waiting to announce it for a long time, and it's really in the infancy in terms of like the physical, actual planning. We got a super chat. Everyone, stop what you're doing. Of course, it's my boy D Drums. Eggnog or not to eggnog? Always to eggnog. I don't even know how that's a question. Eggnog is delicious. I can go for some eggnog right now. I don't have any, though, so I just have to eggnog vicariously through you. Thank you, D-Drums. Maybe I'll use that $10 to buy myself some delicious eggnog. Will the fest be on a weekend? Yes. This will be on a Saturday in March. I have not solidified the Saturday. If I had to give something right now, it'll probably be the first Saturday. That's what I'm shooting for. But I don't have that locked in yet. You're going to buy your 100th record tomorrow. Buy the Nationals Alligator. Predictions. What's the weather in LA come March time? Absolutely beautiful. It's going to be probably 75, 80 degrees. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be perfect and clear. March is one of the perfect times to do an event like this, even though it's going to be an indoor event, because I want to make sure the records aren't getting sunned on throughout the day. Hot take of the stream is that car seat headrest makes good news. No, it doesn't. How did the idea of the festival come to happen? It's a good question. I have a lot of records, as you guys know, and I've frequently over the past few months been like, I really am out of space. Like finding logistical room to actually physically move stuff around and display things is becoming more of a challenge because there are all these high quality records keep coming out, and I continuously keep buying them. So I want to be able to do with this channel some really interesting things. I want to be able to travel. I want to make videos for you guys overseas. I want to meet people that aren't near me, like that have huge collections and have fascinating stories. And I want to tell those stories through the channel. To do that, though, it requires funds. It requires, you know, a little more in the bank than I currently have. So doing a sale like this is a really cool way to not only meet you guys, but I can also sell you guys for good prices. I'm not trying to get like high prices for everything. I'm trying to just, you know, get good records in your guys' hands, sell you guys my collection, you know, not the whole thing, but a large portion of it. And at that point, I'll have slimmed down. I won't feel like I'm drowning in my own records, and I'll have money to be able to travel and make high quality content and help the channel continue to grow. So that's kind of the basis. What's up, Gil? Did I announce a potential lineup? No. Are you talking about for the artists that are going to be playing? I mean, I have some people that I've already talked to that have all said yes. So there's some good people, including some names that you guys might know, like some actual bands. Do I prefer colored or black vinyl? Usually colored, as long as it sounds good. Do I have any Freddie Mercury? I have Queen records. Will there be food vendors? I was thinking about possibly getting a food truck for the parking lot. That is a good question. If not, there's a lot of food in the area that I'm looking at. Will I sign records if requested? Funny enough, that's not the first time someone's asked me to sign a record for them. So yes, if you want me to sign your record that I had nothing to do with, I will sign it. Where's the venue? Good question. I'm looking at about 4 or 5 right now. I have my heart set on one currently in Hollywood, not too far from Amoeba. So cross your fingers that they're not going to ask me for too much, and I'll actually be able to procure the space on that day for a reasonable rate. Will I be doing a video at the event? Yes, there'll be live streaming at the event, and Chris is going to do documentary footage so that we can make a video recap after the fact. How will I price the records? I'm going to price them fairly. So grails are not going to be given away, but they will be the cheapest price available. And common and uncommon records are going to be really fair. I'm not trying to get the max price I can, like squeeze every dollar. I'm really trying to make this fair. Like there's going to be a $5 bucket. There's going to be a $10 bucket, you know, 15, 20, and then like maybe a $30 bucket, and then some priced records separately. And it's going to be all very simple. I'm not trying to complicate anything. I'm just going to be like, you know, get good records into your guys' hands. You're glad to offer me a dinner if I ever come to Milan. Well, hopefully I come to Milan after the sale with some funds, and I'll take you up on that dinner. What percentage of my collection am I getting rid of? That's a good question. It's looking to be between 60 and 75. I don't have the exact number tracked down, but there's going to be probably over 1,100 records for sale, which is crazy for me to lug. You guys have to show up. Will I be selling the albums that mean a lot to me? So all these questions, by the way, I'm going to be making videos on the channel, kind of elaborating on these answers. That'll kind of give you guys more context as to why this is happening and, you know, specifics about the event. I will not be selling records that mean a lot to me. Kanye, The National, Pearl Jam, Richard Houghton. I'm keeping those because they're very personal to me. But that doesn't mean there won't be amazing albums that I have that I'll be selling. Like it's very, it's an interesting line that I'm drawing for myself, and I'm going to make some videos about it. Sponsored by Amoeba. I would love to. I'm actually going to talk to them and see if they want to be involved. I think someone said above, can we trade records at the event? I mean, if people want to bring records to trade, they can. I'm not going to trade for your records unless you have something that you know is on like my want list that I've talked about, because I'm trying to make some funds to travel for the channel. So, parking available. That's a goal. A big goal for me for this event is to have good parking. And the venue I was talking about that I don't want to say until I have it has good parking. So fingers crossed. If you bring a Kiss record, will you sign it? Yes, I will sign any Kiss record you have. Did I pick up the bootleg Yay with Lift Yourself on it? No, I didn't even see that existed. Am I looking for help with the event? I mean, I have a lot of friends and people that are going to be pitching in. If you have anything in mind specifically you think you can help with, I would love to hear what you can offer. I mean, I will never turn down help. There's a lot of planning over the next, 2.5 months to get this up and running. Am I going to sell records online? Great question. Yes, I am. I mean, I don't anticipate doing this event and having all 1,200 records sell that day. That would be incredible, but I don't think that's going to happen. So after I want to make this event really special, and I want to make the people that can make it out here and actually like meet me and have like a great day. I want to give them first dibs, and I think it's going to be worth coming out to if you have to do a long drive or even a short flight. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm trying to make the day as cool as possible with live music. Plus, you'll be in LA, and there's lots of cool stuff to explore in LA. It's a great destination. So I want people to have a chance at the event to actually get some good records. And after the fact, whatever is still there, I will figure out a creative way to sell to Too Many Records fans exclusively. I'm not going to throw them up on Discogs or eBay. I want you guys to all have first crack. What are my updated thoughts on Yay? I still love it. Am I willing to sell records to an East Coast fan that can't make it? As I mentioned, there will be a sale after the event, so stay tuned for that. Any chance at a Midwest tour in the future? You never know. What's up, Lucas? What's up, Eli? Do I have any plans on George Clanton performing? Well, I have plans in my head for George Clanton performing. He actually wants to come on the channel and do a video, so when that happens, hopefully I can pitch him on performing. Maybe get Negative Gemini there too. That would be rad. You'll be there, Gil? That's good to hear, man. Will I take subscribers on a field trip to Amoeba on Sunday or Friday night that weekend? That would be awesome. I would love to do that. That could be a really fun post game. I don't want to take you to Amoeba first because I want you guys to buy my records, not Amoeba's records. But if anyone has money left over on Sunday, although it's very dangerous for me to go to Amoeba the day after I sell a bunch of records with a bunch of money. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. I have not heard the new The Faint track. I haven't listened to The Faint since Dance Macabre. I still haven't heard the new Earl Sweatshirt. I really would like to. Everyone's saying good things about it, and I'm not a huge fan, but I hear it's good. My brethren, did I cop Hitler Wears Hermes 6? I did. I did manage to get it in time. Oh, Adene Martinez, welcome. Thank you for coming in the live stream, man. Welcome. Longtime fan, love your stuff. Thank you, Preston. Michael brings up a really good question right now that I'm going to do a whole video about, and I want you guys to debate me really hard. Here's the question: will there be a list of what I'm selling? My initial answer is no, and that's because I have always been a proponent of the hunt, the dig. Not knowing what's going to be in the new arrivals section of the store. That to me is the absolute thrill of record collecting. And I feel like having a list ahead of time will take away all of the magic of this event because you guys know a lot of the records in my collection, but you don't know even close to half of them. So going there and digging through the bins and finding something you wouldn't expect is going to be part of the surprise and delight aspect of not doing a list. So what I'm considering doing is making a list of maybe like 50 holy grails that will be for sale, like things that are worth over like $60 or $75, just to kind of get you guys excited. But then again, maybe not. Maybe I'll do like 20. I don't know. There will be some element of what's for sale. And if you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, highly recommend you do that. If you go to the video where I announced the event, you can actually join the Facebook group, and I'm doing live updates whenever there's updates about the event there. So make sure you do that. Did I pick up the Vacation in Hell vinyl? I did. The Hitler Wears Hermes cover was not too controversial. You can never be too controversial with art for me. How do I know the guys from May? I don't. Well, now I know Dave, but I just reached out to them, and they decided they wanted to make a video with me. And it was awesome. I've been a fan of May since I was 15 years old. And, Dave is an absolute stand-up guy. And the video is a lot of fun to do. If I list the records, there'll be a bunch of pickers taking away from the fans. That's true also. Will I sell my Captain Murphy? Highly doubtful. Thoughts on Max's mixtape for sale? I don't know what that is. You got the Obi? I stopped trying to go for dope Obi strip records. It's just you miss out. I can't do it. You just got your Vacation in Hell today. You got it you ordered it or you got it in the mail? I don't think it's shipped yet, unless I'm totally wrong. I don't know. Guys, I have so many records to pack up. It's crazy. I've already started boxing stuff for the sale, and I have maybe 8 or 9 boxes full of amazing records. In my closet, I have a shelf of, if you guys saw my room tour, I have a shelf in my closet. It's full of records I'm selling, and I was going through it the other day, and I was like, oh, this is such a good album. Oh my God, this is such a good album. And I was just going through, and every album I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I've really made a really specific criteria as to what I'm keeping and what I'm selling. But everything I'm selling is really good. And it's just, like I said, this is not like some record fair where you're going to find a bunch of ELO albums that have, scratches all over them. Like, this is literally top tier records, modern stuff. I'm going to have some classic stuff too, but modern records for the most part, priced at a really, really reasonable price. So you get to meet me, you get to hang out, you get to talk music, you get to buy records, you get to hear music. It's going to be a really great event, and I just want to make sure enough of you can make it. Square Pusher or Aphex Twin? Aphex Twin. How much would I pay for the original Nigerian pressing of Fela Kuti Zombie? Fela Kuti Zombie. That's my favorite Fela Kuti album. So original pressing, I don't know. I'd probably pay a lot for it if I saw it clean, like a near mint copy. I'd probably pay like $300. Did I do a year in review on Spotify? What's my most played artist? Kanye West, of course. Yeah. Kids See Ghosts was my most listened to tracks because I was waiting so long for the record to come in that I had to keep listening on Spotify. Do I crack a smile when I see my favorite bands finally breach the mainstream store scene? Hop along, nice. Yeah, it's cool to see bands that you've been following for a while finally show up in like Amoeba or something, or even a smaller store. Oldest song on my year in review. I don't remember. What's the status on me getting my own Too Many Record What's in My Bag video on Amoeba's channel? Well, the status is that they know I want it, and it's up to you guys to tell them that I should have it. So you guys should be tweeting at them and writing on their Facebook and telling them that Matt from Too Many Records should do a What's in My Bag. Favorite West Side Gun project? I mean, Fly God. It's kind of infallible. It's an amazing album. I don't own it on vinyl. What did I think of Kanye and Drake's tweets last night? Or sorry, Kanye's Drake tweets, because there was no Drake response as far as I saw. I think Kanye, he's having a Kanye rant, typical Kanye, going a little nutso. But I mean, who knows what the other side of it is? Who knows how Drake's provoking him? I don't know. I can't comment on millionaire squabbles. I've never really listened to Pup. How does one go from being a diehard Pearl Jam and Chris Cornell fan to Vaporwave and Kanye? Well, as a music fan, I like so many genres, and I like how different they all sound. It's all depending on what you're in the mood for. And liking that many different genres, it allows you to have a really wide palette. So, although if you listen to Scream by Chris Cornell, it's not that far from Vaporwave if you think about it. What Vaporwave or Future Funk am I getting rid of for my collection? Well, you'll have to see at the events, because there's going to be some good stuff for sale, some things you might not expect. Another question about HWH. I actually haven't listened to 6 yet. I just bought it because everything's been good thus far. Drake Bell responded. That's hilarious. I got to check that out. I haven't heard Grimes' new track yet. I've heard mixed reviews on it. But I like Grimes, although I haven't been a huge fan since Visions. But yeah, guys, if you guys have more questions about the event, I would love to kind of answer those best I can now that I'm here in front of you and it's kind of easy and I can go back to this video and rewatch it to remember some of the stuff to do topics about. So if you guys have event-specific questions, this would be the ideal time to ask them. Will I sell any grunge albums? Probably not, but there may be 1 or 2 that you wouldn't expect. When I take a record to a show to get signed, how do I transport it? Good question. I usually take the disc out of the jacket, and I put the jacket in a record mailer, a thin one ideally, and I kind of just carry it like that. How's my Vaporwave cassette sale going? Not good. No one wants to buy my Vaporwave cassettes. I have a ton of really rare ones and some cool ones, and no one's buying. So there's going to be Vaporwave cassettes available at the sale in March as well. Lots of them. Do I know Kallax? I've heard the band. I'm not a huge fan. Will there be TMR merch for sale? Yes, we are working on hopefully something exclusive for the event. Possibly a hat, possibly a shirt. And I'm actually talking with Richard Houghton about some potential interesting lathe cut ideas for the event, exclusive stuff, things that'll really tickle your guys' fancy. So I'm looking to go all out. This is going to be like a big, like 6-hour, 1-day carnival. And I want all of you guys to show up and have a blast. Did I pick up the PC Music Volume 1 and 2 collection? I did. I did pick it up. I like PC Music. I like that style, the Girlfriend of the Year and Caro Bonito style music. So I did pick it up. It was a little pricey. Will the online part of the sale be Patreon first? I'm still trying to figure out how to get the Patreon integration into what I'm doing. I'm just thinking out loud right now. If you guys have an idea of how to do it well, I'd be open to it. But I'm thinking about possibly allowing a certain tier of my Patreon to get first dibs after the event, or maybe, I don't know, maybe be able to like request a record or two they know I have, and if I'm selling it, I'll sell it to them ahead of time or something. I want to give back to the people that have been supporting me on Patreon, but I just don't know how to do it the right way. Would I prefer a signed normal pressing or a non-signed limited pressing? I mean, I guess a signed normal, because then I can just replace it with a limited one if it's the same cat number. Would I divide music for price or genre? Both probably. I think that might be really tough. I might just have them divided by price. I don't know. That's so hard. You guys, you don't know how hard the logistics are going to be for this. What am I going to do with all the extra shelves in my house? Well, pretty much what you see behind me is pretty much the amount I'm going to be keeping. So that's going to be fine. But all the other shelves, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6 other shelves that are pretty much full, I'm going to sell them, or maybe fill them with other things, like clothes. I don't know. Finally have space for once. So the flies don't come ever get a repress. I would say yes. Based on the fact that he's repressing a lot of other stuff. Diego, you're still waiting on your record. You'll get it soon. Christian, you want to buy vaporwave cassettes, but you want some background music? Okay, hit me up on email or Insta, and I'll pick out a couple good ones. Tell me what your budget is, and I'll send you some good stuff. Thanks for the whole idea of the festival. Been a fan in contact for a while. This is dope to finally meet you. Yeah, I'm so excited to meet some of you guys that I've been talking to for so long on here. It's going to be fun. And the best part about the sale is that it's my record. So if you pull out a record and you're like, come up to me at the fair and you're like, what is this? Tell me about this. Guess what? I know about all of them. So I'll tell you everything I know about it and probably convince you to buy it because it's going to be a great record. So that's going to be a really unique aspect of this sale. Hey there, kind of late. Hey, what's up, Ron? Mark, you're not supposed to repeat those weird quotes I say. When do I want to start my travel show? Well, theoretically, after the event, if all goes according to plan, and let's say throughout March and April, I'm selling these records. Once I have a good grip of my finances, I'd love to travel immediately and start going interesting places and making really good content for you guys. Discounts for Patreon members. Yeah, that's a possibility too. Although someone could just join Patreon the day before. Or maybe I'll announce it ahead of time. Be like, all my Patreon members who have been a member for X months, like starting now through the event, will get a discount or something. That's an interesting idea. You have your Too Many Records signed record framed? Send a picture of that to me. Will the records be alphabetical by genre? Someone just asked that. They're going to be separated by price because that's the easiest way I could think of to do it. But by genre might make it a little too complex display-wise. I'm not sure, though. Will there be any vaporwave release? Yes, there will. Have I had time to play Smash Brothers Ultimate? Yes, I've been playing it a lot. I've unlocked like 20 characters, maybe 25. I love it. It's really good. A trip to the UK. Honestly, the UK is on the bottom of my list because I was just there. I loved the UK, but I don't know if I'm going to be visiting soon. I have a lot of places on my list that I'd like to go first. And I have a video in the UK. So it wouldn't make a lot of sense to go back and make another video when there's other really interesting countries that I could possibly make videos at. Will Vinyl Rewind be there? Yes, he will. He actually texted me and told me he's really excited about the event. So I want to get him involved in some way. Maybe I can do a video on his channel and talk about the event with him, which would be really fun. Yeah, there will be some dope releases for sale. Don't you worry. I can think of at least 4 off the top of my head. Tokyo is at the top of my list for sure. I'd love to go to Sweden too, though. And not the Netherlands. Do I have any King Cruel records? I don't. Come to Canada. I mean, I could go to Canada. That's easy. I can go to Canada like next week. What about Italy? Yes. I mean, I heard there's a free dinner for me, David. So Italy sounds great. I mean, I would love to go digging in. Like a lot of the Asian countries really appeal to me based on the record scenes that I've heard about. Your fear for the festival is that you show up and all the good records are sold and I'll be too busy to talk to anyone, including you. That's a ridiculous fear and it's unfounded and I would never not talk to you. So please come to the event. There's so many good records. I doubt all the good ones will be gone. I would love to talk to you. So please don't even consider that as a possibility. It's going to be great. Why anti-Dutch? I'm not anti-Dutch. I was just told by a girl once upon a time that the Netherlands has a bad record scene, and I trust her opinion. So, yeah. Good night, Aaron. Good to talk to you, man. Hey, guys, we got about 10 more minutes of this, so please hit me with all the event questions. There'll be more event live streams as it gets closer, and ideally, as more details get locked in, I can make streams and announce them and talk about them. But right now, this is like kind of the first time that people can ask me questions since the video that Chris and I did. So, can you camp outside the place for spots in line? Yeah, I mean, I guess nothing's stopping you from camping out. You'll just see me and my friends lugging in records for like 2 hours before the event. Best Kid Cudi album. I love Man of the Mood 1 and 2, and I also love A Kid Named Cudi, his mixtape. Those are my favorite. But if Kids See Ghosts counts as a Kid Cudi album, it's that. Is that Austin Powers? What is that quote from? I remember that quote from a movie once upon a time. Did I go record collecting in England? Yes, I did. I have a video on the channel where I went to like 5 or 6 different record shops in England, and it was awesome. So go back and check that out. One of my thoughts on the Kanye beef. I mentioned it earlier. You know, it's not really my place to speak on it. It was interesting to watch. Will I be selling any hip-hop albums? Yes, I will have a lot of hip-hop albums for sale. The bulk of the sale will be, there'll be a lot of classic rock. There'll be also a lot of indie, like indie rock and indie folk, like a lot of it. A lot of electronic, kind of down-tempo stuff. A lot of hip-hop, some vaporwave, a good amount of soundtracks. It's going to be really good. I'm going to have some jazz records for sale, some world music. It's going to be like the best record sale ever. Post-record sale bar crawl? Yes, I can probably get down with that. I'll have to bring the records back somewhere, and then we can bar crawl. Jay Dilla, there'll probably be a Dilla record or 2 for sale. Have I seen the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog poster? Yes, it looks terrifying. Did I say where the event's going to be? What's up, Brian? I have not said specifically. I said I'm looking at a couple spots, and the one I have my eye on is in Hollywood. So details to come as soon as I lock that in. Could I sell a looping cassette of me saying some great quotes? Just weird things I've said in the live streams on cassette? It's not a bad idea. I don't have any Idea records to sell. I love Idea, and then one record of his I own I'm keeping. James, good. The bar crawl's enough for you to fly over. Good. I can leave the records at your place. Okay. Favorite Dilla beat of all time? That's way too hard to answer. That's like a 2-hour thought question right there. Have I heard Danger Mouse and Jay-Z Beatles remix? I feel like I have. This sounds better than DJ Shadow's Sale. Well, it's better in the sense that the quality of the records and the recognizability of the records will be higher. But DJ Shadow's the man, so I don't want to talk bad about his sale. I've had a great time the past 3 years. Will I have any De La Soul albums for sale? I probably will. Will I have any Ugly Mane? Maybe I'll have like a 7-inch that I have a duplicate of, but none of my records. Any Tom Waits? Maybe 1 or 2 Tom Waits records. Do I listen to XXXTentacion? No, I don't. I'm not a fan of his music. Sorry, not sorry. I the man. Oh, guys, there's so much to plan for this event, and I'm really excited for it. I was hoping that the response would be like this. Frank with the super chat. Late to the party. Hey, better late than never, man. Welcome. This will be all saved so you can watch everything after the fact because we are wrapping up here in about 5 to 8 minutes. But I'm glad you made it. Guys, Frank's awesome. Say hi to Frank. If you guys follow my Instagram, Too Many Records _ you will see a photo of Frank there with his Too Many Records shirt. Vinyl Richie's here. What's going on? Good to see you briefly on Record Store Day. In 2019, will there be any way to suggest music for the B-side? Yeah. Maybe through Patreon or something, because otherwise people would just be suggesting way too many things and I wouldn't have time. What's up, Oliver Jamie? Am I selling my Kiss records? Back on the Kiss. I thought we were done with that earlier in the stream. I guess not. What do I think of X's track with Kanye? It wasn't good because X's music is not good. Will there be a bouncy house? Yeah. That would be great. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Will I have any collectibles besides vinyl for sale? That's a good question. Possibly. I got to see what I have that I'm willing to part with. Like, the real question is, will I be selling my Nelly action figure? The answer is no. I'll never sell this. This is worth its weight in gold. I'll never sell this. You can't have it. This is my official Nelly action figure, and you can't have it. So don't even try. Don't even think about it. It's not happening. Stop asking about the Nelly figure. It's never leaving my room. I have not seen Bohemian Rhapsody yet. I know. I'm a huge Queen and Rami Malek fan, so I'm the worst. Top couple songs on Pablo. I don't know. That's hard for me to answer right now. I love the whole album so much. Sell the Jack White pop that you made. I would never, dude. It's right over there behind the one of me. That's a cherished item, man. All of a sudden it got hot in, so hot in here. That Nelly figure is the only thing you want to buy from me now? All right, maybe I'll do a bidding for the Nelly figure. I'll be like, all right, this is a one-of-a-kind, rare, not one-of-a-kind, there's probably a ton of them, Nelly action figure for sale. The bidding starts, I'll sign the back of it right on his smug face. The bidding starts at $3,000, and the funds will go to getting me to Japan. So we will see how that goes. Top John Lennon song. I think John Lennon's kind of overrated as a solo artist. Don't kill me. So I don't have a top song, but I like his stuff. Have I ever thought about collecting Kanye based on what he's produced? What does that mean? It never mentions Nelly figure. Everyone now wants Nelly figure. The Nelly figure, guys, this is a complete metaphor for the Too Many Records sale because I haven't talked about a lot of records in my collection, and you guys are going to die when you see them. Nelly figure. I never talked about it. All you guys can think about now is buying this Nelly figure. So just saying, it's an allegory to what the sale is going to be like. Imagine, yeah, it's a great song. I guess, yeah, Imagine's my favorite song by John Lennon, but I like the Eddie Vedder version more. Hey, what's up, Lynn? Guys, my IRL friend Lynn is here. Do I have any jazz I'm unloading? Yes, I have quite a few jazz records that I'll be selling. Good stuff, too. The exclusive Fest merch should be a repress of the picture disc with my face on it. No. Although I might bring it and frame it for the event, although I'm afraid someone will steal it. No, Christian, I'm not hating on John Lennon. He's just my third favorite Beatle. I'm a George Harrison stan, and I think Paul's better than John songwriting-wise. But I do like John Lennon. I like the Beatles in general, so I would never hate. Is Carly going to perform at the event? Yes, I believe so. We spoke about it, and she seems keen if she's in town. So that would be awesome. I'd love to see her perform. She's wonderful. All right, guys, we have hit the hour mark. I will answer questions about the festival for the next 2 minutes, and only the festival, and then I'm going to go. But make these 2 minutes count of only festival-related questions. Lynn, this has been going for an hour. You're very behind. Well, I think my collection feels smaller with the collection. I don't know what that means. Frank, that's what I'm saying, man. No one knows how to hit the like button. It makes me real sad. But that's okay. I know everyone liked it in their hearts. That's all that really matters. Do I have a weekend in mind? Yeah, it's going to be ideally the first weekend in March, the Saturday. So fingers crossed I can lock it in. How much am I hoping to raise from the sale? I don't know. That's a tough question for me to answer. I mean, if I was to look at what my collection's valued at and, looking at the minimum of what it's valued at and taking that in half, I'd be more than happy with that number, but that's still pretty high. So we'll see. I'm hoping people come ready to buy because this is like a once in a lifetime, not just the prices, but the selection is going to be pretty epic. I'm also going to be doing a mystery boxes too. I'm thinking about doing like 10 or 15 mystery boxes that'll be like $30 each, and it'll be like 4 LPs, but one of the boxes will have like a grail, like a $100 record in there. So it's like gambling, which is fun. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can go on a Hawaii vacation with my earnings. Maybe I can do that, and I can also take a time machine back a couple months, right? With the festival, will I feel my collection being smaller? Yeah, definitely. Auction session as well. Yes, I would like to auction off some of my stuff. Maybe I got to think about if there's any record that's justifiable enough to auction that I don't want to keep. Will I have any Vinyl Me Please pressings? Yes, there will be Vinyl Me Please pressings and Vinyl Moon stuff for sale. Cheaper than you can get it normally, which is really cool. You promised to make it rain with money. That's what I'm talking about. I want people to go into debt for this sale, but that's okay because records are forever. Thank you guys for coming into this live stream. This has been awesome. I am going to end this now, but there'll be more updates very soon. As soon as I have updates, and the channel, like I said, is not changing fundamentally. It's still going to have the same content we all know. I'm just going to be adding this element of this event, and then after the event, I plan to take this to the next reaches of the galaxy. So thank you guys. We'll do a live stream again probably next week. Maybe not. I'm actually going to be out of town the 20th to the 30th, and I'll be making a video in New York doing record shopping over there. So we'll see how it goes. We'll do another live stream at some point for the end of the year. But have a good night, guys, and we'll talk soon.